Thanks for sticking around. I'm Steve Siebold, your mental toughness coach. Before we go forward, remember, I'm not a motivational speaker trying to pump you up with a lot of hyperbole. Show after show, I'm going to give you the mental toughness secrets of the world class. Some will be life-changing, others will be powerful but smaller in scope, and I'll let you know which ones are which. Some I'll offer as an option because they work for some people and not for others. I make my living training the most street-smart, highly educated sales forces in the world. And if I don't deliver mental toughness strategies that work on the street tomorrow, I'm gone. None of what I'm teaching you is theory. It's all been tested and proven from Main Street to Wall Street. That's where I live every day. My point is that not all of the mental toughness secrets are equal, and the vision process is the foundation of them all. So please take this exercise seriously. It's a monster. Before you begin writing out your vision, I want you to answer 10 very important questions as a precursor to the vision process. These questions are designed to clarify what's important to you before you draft the vision masterpiece that will alter your destiny forever. Here are the 10 questions. Please write these down. Number 1, what are the 3 most positive experiences of your life? Number 2, You're on an airplane that's about to crash. You have 30 seconds to write a note to your infant son or daughter about the 3 most important things you've learned about success in life. List these 3 things in the next 30 seconds. Number 3, as a child, describe how your parents, family members, and other significant adults of influence made you feel about yourself. Number 4, list the 3 biggest heroes in your life and why you admire them so much. The next one is a big one. Write your obituary the way you would want to read it, as if you had already achieved your dreams. Number 6 is, it's the year 2098, and your great-great-grandchild has to give a speech about you. What would you want him or her to say? Number 7, what does success mean to you? Number 8, what accomplishments are you most proud of and why? Number 9, what beliefs and values would you be willing to die for? And the last one is, describe the perfect day in your life if there were no limits. Your first assignment in the vision process is to answer these 10 questions as carefully and thoughtfully as you can. Take as much time as you need. This is a document you'll want to keep for the rest of your life in a safe deposit box and pass on to your children. Once you've completed the 10 questions, you'll have a higher level of mental clarity and emotional focus, which is exactly what you want before you write the first draft of your vision. The premise of the vision exercise is simple. It's called a letter to a friend. The letter is dated 5 to 10 years in the future, and the premise is that you haven't seen this friend since today. You're going to write the letter describing everything you have accomplished, both personally and professionally, as if it has already happened. Be sure to include as much detail as possible. Think of your vision as a business plan with excruciating attention to detail. Even more important than telling your friend all the great things that have happened to you is how you feel about it. Tell him or her about how it feels to be living your ultimate dream. You've arrived at the top of the mountain. Now tell us what it feels like to be there in such vivid detail that we can feel it in our bones. Leave nothing out. Forget about grammar, punctuation, or anything else that distracts you from spilling your raw emotions onto the paper or computer screen. Lock yourself in a room where you won't be disturbed. Ringing telephones, emails, and other interruptions will stifle the flood of emotion this exercise is going to create. Once you open the floodgates, you want to let your emotions flow like a tidal wave. Your emotions are going to be your guide as well as your source of motivation as you move toward your vision. If you learn how to tap them and get out of their way, they will be the driving force of your success, fulfillment, and happiness. The 3 most important aspects of your vision are length, detail, and emotion. I mentioned length only because some people come back with a 1-page vision, which reads like a mission statement. Imagine going to a bank to borrow money with a 1-page business plan. They would laugh you out of the bank. Your vision should be 5 to 20 pages long. Less than 5 pages means you haven't added enough detail or dug deep enough into your emotions. To help guide you through this process, I've identified the 8 components of life which you'll want to consider including in your vision. Component number 1, business and career. Number 2, family and friends. Number 3, money and finances. 4 is recreation and fun. 5, health, diet, and exercise. 6, religious and spiritual. 7, social and cultural. And number 8 is personal development. Use the 8 components as a guide, but only write about the components you're excited about. The rule of writing the vision is, if it doesn't excite you, leave it out. What you're looking for is emotion, and to identify the goals and dreams that's going to create it. Once you've identified what motivates you emotionally, you can tap that source of energy to spur you on long after your competition has gone home. Give yourself at least 2 to 3 hours to write the first draft of your vision. It takes a little time, but once the emotion starts flowing, you won't be able to write fast enough to keep up with it, I promise. Once you have your first draft completed, put it away for a day or two and go back to it and read what you wrote. If your emotions are stirred immediately from reading it, you're on the right track. If reading it bores you, you'll need to rewrite it. After all, if your own dreams don't excite you, they're probably not your dreams. We're almost to the finish line in one of the toughest challenges of your life, getting mentally tough. When I return, turning your life vision into reality. See you after the break.